Won't say nothing.
Yeah. Okay. And as promised earlier on, because we are just starting on and we are starting off, the jet has just picked up and we're not landing anytime soon. So you're with us in a couple of hours, and this is what we'll be doing. And to start us off, I just wanted to bring to your attention this particular issue, which is going to bring the bone of contention today. This is a matter that has been going on through the week. And we've talked more about it as the week has gone by, day in, day out, from Monday. And this is the Kenya Volleyball Federation, because it announced the team that will be traveling for the Olympics. Those are the Summer Games 2024.
Yes.
And after a thorough meeting, the Kenya Volleyball Federation National Executive Committee confirmed the following appointments. That the team manager will be Charles Nyaberi. The head coach will be Japheth Munala. The assistant coach will be Paul Bitok. And the trainer will be Janet Wanja. Now keep in mind, Paul Bitok is the coach.
Yes.
And the chairman is Charles Nyaberi, who actually slotted himself in as the team manager for the sake of the tour. Tour de France. For the sake of the Summer Olympic Games tour. So a lot of people are asking questions on social media as in how comes this came to pass. If you're not understanding the context, let me drive it home a little bit with the Kenyan Premier, with the Kenyan Football Federation, FKF.
Yes.
Now this is just explaining to you who is at home na ni kama uelewi. Hii ni kama kusema that Harambee Stars has qualified for the World Cup.
Yes.
And when we are going for the World Cup, let's put it for instance in Tokyo. Let's say the World Cup is in Tokyo. This is the Lulu, so there is no World Cup in Tokyo. We're just giving you an example. And now, Harambee Stars going for the World Cup in Tokyo. We decide that Nick Mwendwa, who is currently the chairman, will be the team manager.
Team manager.
Then Barry, CEO, atakuwa coach. Then Engin Firat, who is the coach,
atakuwa trainer.
Atakuwa assistant coach.
Assistant coach. Yes.
Then the trainer, trainer tupatie nani?
Trainer tupatie
Okaka.
Tupatie Okaka. Sema Okaka tunamjua.
So now we've brought into context what the Kenya Volleyball Federation has actually done.
Yani in short, kuna watu wakona job zao, lakini because we are going for the Olympics, wamejipatia another job.
That's it. Simply for them to be in that specific tour
list. Yani in short, unajaribu kuambia watu welcome to Kenya. Where nothing is impossible. Anyway, Roger, this is a very sad story. We might laugh about it, but it's a very sad stories. And I can feel the players that worked hard to qualify for the Olympics. They worked hard, zoezi kila siku. Yani they give their all just to represent Kenya. And the coach who was with them, Oyo Janiote, how is the coach feeling?
And also, because you've mentioned the coach, allow me to loop you in this one, because Paul Bitok succumbed to pressure, and Paul Bitok resigned.
I saw that.
And pressure had yielded.
And we know Paul Bitok has been with those ladies for a very long time. So he knows them. And everything, he can tell you this girl can play here. He's the best. He can change the game. Yani in short kwa pale mtaani, Paul Bitok ni kama Pep Guardiola. Anaweza change game anytime. Yes. So it's a sad story. I don't know what the Minister of Sports is doing about that. Also I think the anti-corruption also should go in there.
By the way, that was actually what was going to be my point today. Let's include the anti-corruption board here.
Biso najiuliza about sports here in Kenya. Are we serious with sports here in Kenya? Because the same week pia, if I may diverge kidogo, the same week pia, the anti-corruption wanataka kupata go ahead to prosecute Nick Mwendwa and the guy by the name Honorable Peter,
who was the PS,
but alikuwa FKF Secretary General, alikuwa Principal Secretary General Honorable Peter Kaberia and FKF Nick Mwendwa. There was a time we were supposed to host CHAN here in Kenya in 2018.
In 2018.
But and then pesa ikatoka ya kiwanja. About
was it 1.5 billion?
330 million.
Or 330 million. The
Just
whole
for
saga accounts
yes,
to 1.5
yes.
billion or something.
Renovation of the fields so that you can be ready for CHAN. But haiko happened.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk more about Harambee Stars aside. Let's go back to volleyball. Even other countries, volleyball is like athletics.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to go on to participate in Olympics. Each and every country want to go to participate in Olympics just to raise Kenyan flag high. You know. But currently, as we are seeing, even if you go there, I think morali yetu itakuwa chini sana. I don't think those girls
are mediocre things we are doing.
And last week on notice board, I said here, let's look for people who can run sports here in the country.
And you were very categorical in terms of pointing out
yes.
the delegates who were supposed to choose them.
Yes.
They should not put our football in jeopardy.
And I wish we had a phone number for maybe one of the volleyball players, maybe come a former player. We're going to look through that.
I'm trying to reach Chepchumba.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty much sure for them itakuwa ngumu sana as a player.
Yes.
Because there is that issue of being profiled.
Yes.
You see, umetengwa when ndio unajua kuongea.
Yeah.
So and that's a raising matter that is eating down our players and our federations because when you're a player you stand out and speak about a certain rot, you're being segregated, you're being put in a corner, they're throwing stones on you. You might end up even not being selected for the other squads and stuff. Which is so wrong.
Even in other sports ziko hivyo, if you talk hauko kwa squad. I remember there was a time pia ilikuwa Olympics, the same, I think it was Olympic in Brazil or where we saw some of all athletics wanalala kwa hoteli zile za huko chini mzee, and alafu wale watu wanaenda huko ati kunini ku represent Kenya. Wanaenda huko kutembea, ndio wanalala kwa very good hotels. You know,
so wrong.
This shows you even, I think the president also need to do something. Need to talk about it. This is a very serious matter, and I know most of the people don't know it, but it's a very serious matter, and it's something that can cause those people playing or those people managing volleyball here in Kenya in a big trouble. I mean, if you just ask me.
Okay. And before I give you the question of the day, allow me to loop you in some scores because Kenya, that is the Kenya Shujaa, is up in Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Not Bayern Munich, in Munich. Munich, Germany.
Yes.
They're playing the HSBC Challenger Series. This is the last leg of the Challenger Series.
Yes.
And